Now, it looks like a lot of people on that side were trying to stir up a lot of controversy, bro. It looks like there was a lot of propaganda in the media lately talking about Kendrick Lamar's concerts, specifically in Houston, and that they weren't sold out. Somebody by the name of Aubrey's attorney has said that Kendrick still had 13,000 tickets remaining unsold. But it looks like that didn't remain that long. It looks like this rumor became easily dispelled by a lot of concert goers that went to this concert. One concert goer by the name of Reality TV Mommy, she had reposted this photo and she said that this was all bogus. She said there are no more goalposts to move. K. Dot loves Houston and we love him back. And she shows a crowd packed full of people that went to go see this concert. You know, it looks completely sold out, bro. This is a sold out show. I have no idea where they're getting their information from. At this point, it's just propaganda, smear campaign, and lies because this is a sold out show, bro. Just a perfect example from one concert goer that was easily able to dispel the rumors. Like, bro, just stop the cat, bro. Look how many people from different lives, from different walks of life showed up to this concert, bro. Kendrick is for everybody. It's for every state, for every country. He's going to do this in Toronto too. Let me remind you, bro, he's doing this in Toronto too. He's doing this in America and Toronto. There's more videos going around of concert goers disproving the rumors right here. This looks sold out to me, bro. I don't know what they're talking about online, bro. I have no idea where they're getting this information from. At this point, it just seems like lies. I like how everybody is there in attendance. The GNX on stage, Kendrick Lamar on stage, going crazy. And I think that everybody at this point is just making shit up online because they want to run with a narrative that isn't there. These are different frames and different views that I'm getting. What people try to paint online is not what is painted in reality. Reality and internet are two different canvases, and you can't paint reality if your only brushstrokes are only done online. Houston, Texas loves Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick has always showed love to Houston, and Houston has always showed love back. Even going back as far as 2011 on Section 80 with the song Blow My High, Kendrick was even using the Pimp C sample from the lyrics, smoking out, pour it up, keep that lean up in my cup. All my car got leather wood. In my hood, we call it buck. Everybody wanna ball. Holla at broads at the mall. If he up, watch him fall. I can't fuck with y'all. My bad. The song's a banger. But he's been messing with Houston for a really long time, bro. Sampling Pimp C and all that, bro. It doesn't stop there. Somebody had put all the bots built the stadiums in Houston, which I always think is funny. Like, but yeah, man, look, another view. This is somebody probably like on a higher level. The other two videos we saw, people were at the lower level. But yeah, man, even in the higher level, we're seeing that those are people. Yes, those are people. This is definitely a massive amount of people that showed up for this performance. This is history, bro. This is a year from the biggest beef that has occurred in the past decade, maybe 2 decades, right? And this is something that people are going to show up to because they want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of the history. At this point, if you're a hip hop historian and if you love rap music, showing up to this concert is a no-brainer. I'm not surprised that America and Toronto is going to sell out these seats. For what it looks like this is a packed show. The next show is just going to be just as packed. This is just 3 videos of the many people that went there. You see all the phones. You see everybody recording. You're going to see every single person post this online, and you're going to see all the lies that people are saying on the internet be disproved the minute that Kendrick has to do another show. All these little rumors will be debunked by the time Kendrick has to do his next show. Houston themselves, and let me remind you, even have to choose between the Rockets playoff game against Golden State in the playoff series, had to choose that or Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Grand National Tour. And Houston chose wisely and brought the energy. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. You see how loud that crowd is, bro? That's a stadium packed with people, not bots. I think it's hilarious how this account had to make people understand the playoffs are occurring right now in Houston. It's the Warriors versus the Rockets. If you don't know, the Warriors and the Rockets have a very, very crazy history amongst each other in the playoffs. But despite there being another event going on in Houston, despite multiple events going on in Houston, Kendrick Lamar was still able to sell out a show over there in their city. while multiple things are happening, multiple events are occurring, he's still able to sell out. Let me remind you of that also. And I think that's very important about that post also. But hearing this crowd chant that, bro, is crazy. Look at this. And I heard Drake stayed in Houston. I heard Drake was in Houston. I wonder if he was in Houston when this concert occurred, because I remember he bought that ranch over there in Houston not too long ago. It said Drake bought a ranch for $15 million over there in Houston. I'm just wondering, was Drake in Houston, or was he doing a stream with Aiden Ross over there somewhere in Toronto, somewhere else? I don't know. Maybe he left Texas for this event. Who knows? But Kendrick Lamar nonetheless showed love to the people, showed love to the city, and as well as legends also, because it appears that he actually chimed in with the one, the only Texas legend, Trey the Truth. Trey the Truth is a legend, in my opinion. It looks like he was able to gift his daughter a gift and say what's up to the legend himself, man.
You get that wood? That's love. That's right. Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This merch looks crazy. Gave her a whole briefcase full of merch. Says the Grand National Tour with Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Dropped off a package. I'm pretty sure it's just full of merch from the tour, but a very kind gesture from Kendrick Lamar to give Trey the Truth's daughter. Trey the Truth, bro, if you don't know, a very good artist. I recommend anybody, if you haven't heard Trey the Truth, to go and check him out. Texas legend, Houston legend. Literally could eat off of just performing in Houston alone. He don't even have to go to every other state. If Trey the Truth wanted to, bro, Houston could feed Trey the Truth just by performing there alone. Like, that's how much the city loves Trey the Truth. That's how much Texas loves Trey the Truth. He could feed off of Texas just by itself. So if anybody doesn't know who Trey the Truth is, bro, I recommend you tap in with him, bro. You're not going to regret anything, bro. If you like Blow My High by Kendrick Lamar, if you like Pimp C, I recommend you check him out, bro. I'm glad that Kendrick Lamar was able to tap in with Trey the Truth, man. That's what's up, bro. That's a Houston legend right there, bro. Very good to see, man. And there goes that X chain. There goes that X. And I've been meaning to ask y'all about this, man, because I know everybody's been on that topic. Do you think that X chain is supposed to represent DMX or XXXTentacion? Do you think that's another clue? I know people have been talking about it in some other videos, and I'm seeing it again right here, plain sight. So y'all can tell me how you feel about that. Should I make a video about that? Y'all can tell me in the comments. But Kendrick for the win, man. KTW, man. It looks like Kendrick Lamar was able to have a successful night in Houston, reach out to the Houston legends, and also perform in a packed show out there for the people, man. So anybody out here making a rumor online, I think if anything, they just need to touch grass and they need to go out more, and maybe need to go and check out one of these concerts, man. Maybe they just need to stop posting propaganda on the internet and need to start going out and living more. You know, maybe go and check out a show like all the amazing people at this show. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.